All right, so the radiator, the one that was in here, had gone out completely, and getting it's like a 2003, somewhere in there, radiator, which at the bottom of this had it has those little dowel pins that go down. It has cut holes, 2 holes in the bottom to set that thing right down in. This is from a Ford overflow tank. Just kind of fit in there right. Kind of fit in there pretty good. I will kind of push it back further where it rides that fender well a little better, and then make a stand for it. And it comes out the bottom here and feeds over into the just like the stock radiator hose down there, and then it's hooked with the rest of it like it's supposed to be. Overflow catch, right, for all the air to come out and stuff is there. Also, while I had it out, I had to get a new one of these because the way it was routed before, it came in front of this fan right here. It kind of set across the top part of it, and then went out this way, which I didn't like. I didn't like that it covered the fan. So this time around, I went out the other side, which I'm not above any of the fans, but I had to get a new one of these come out this to get past this, and then I had to get a 30-degree turn to get it to come out in this way. Now the next step will be to cut 2 slits in there and across the bottom, and then fold that to where it will basically come out more straight, and I'll be able to air down that comes down, and we'll just kind of catch the it'll catch the air underneath the car and force it kind of like not really so much a ram air, but more of a cold air system like it probably needs. I'll build a box here, and then I'll mount this here. The next things we're going to do will be to redo the wiring to more of a harness, or a standalone harness where it's just a cleaner look. It'll be a smaller this. It'll get rid of these right here, and it'll get rid of that right there, and it'll clean up the whole thing a little more. And then I'll mount this probably where that is sitting now, but just kind of up and down, which is out of the way, and clean up a little bit. So there's an update on the thing. I had to get a new one because the water pump, I think the water pump went completely out. I wasn't watching the gauges or anything, and then when I turned on, like I have the thing here for the odometer. All right, so it connects my phone. And when I finally connected to it, it was 283 degrees, crazy high. Turned it off, let it cool down, and then make it home. Water pump was, apparently the impeller and the water pump broke off, so it wasn't pumping any water. The radiator had holes in both sides where it was leaking. Because traditionally it rode right around, get around 205 to 208 and just kind of stay there. Which, I mean, isn't terribly high for these motors, but it was higher than I wanted it to be. So now with this system, the highest I've ever seen was 199 so far. And I've let it sit here and idle, then I drive it around, run it a little bit hard, and then, let it idle again. It just gets up to 190, 199, and down to 192. So this is the update.